morning. Good morning, girls. Hi. See if you have any foodies. Why is there styrofoam? I don't like styrofoam containers. Any eggies? Oh, your roost moved? Oh, there's an eggie in there. Good morning. Good morning, chickie. Alright. See that red light? Keeps them nice and warm inside. And there's Mosky. Alright, let me get the eggie and feed the girls. As you can see, we had the first frost. It's 22 overnight. Oh. Alright, I'll play with you in a minute, Chester. So, it's 22 overnight. Garden's barely there. Sage will winter over, and we are going to tarp that middle raised bed. Oh, and I'm getting sniffly. Hi, Musky. Hi. Sun worshiper. I can't sit down because I got an egg in my pocket. Got a chicken egg in my pocket. Alright, I'm going to go play with Chester for a bit. And I have my coffee. Oh, and it's nice and toasty. So it's 30, it was 22 overnight. It was 28 this morning. Now it's about 33 and it's a little after 10. I made coffee. Animals are all fed. Everyone's hanging out in front of heaters. Both the indoor animals, the dogs and the cat. And the chickens are comfy under their red light. They love hanging out under there, which is, you know, they're protected from the elements. They're inside the garage and inside their coop. And then they have the heat lamp on them, which helps them with, you know, getting sunlight, even though we're not opening the door for lengths of time anymore. Or at least, well, we did yesterday because... So yesterday we had a huge change in temperatures. I think Saturday was 63 and Sunday was 42. So yeah, it was a drastic change. But we knew, you know, we knew fall, winter's coming. It's not like we were surprised. So this is what my desk looks like right now. I have one of these units from IKEA. I'm trying to find a way to organize stuff. So I have my Spellbinders dies in the back, larger pocket. It's still a work in progress. I'm not sure. Pretty sure this is not the way it's going to stay because here's my little notepad that I use. And I pulled out this lavender shelf liner. I'm going to cut flowers out of it. It's got some dingy pieces which I will cut off, but I thought it would make a really nice texture on card. So I'll probably pull out one of my Sizzix dies, maybe the Tattered Florals from the Tim Holtz Alterations collection. And what else? Oh, I should probably complete my to-do list so I can stay on top of things. And for those of you who don't know, Robin, who is Enjoy Stamping without a G on the end, Enjoy Stampin', I-N, had put out a challenge of 30 days of thankfulness for the month of November, and I've been posting mine on my blog. So if you don't already stop by my blog, I'll include a link in the description below. If you want to join, you can post it on Facebook, you could post it on your blog, you could do a video once a week if you want to update people. I think it's a nice way to kind of gear up for the season, for the holiday season. Between Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's, whatever you celebrate, or if you celebrate none, it's always kind of nice to take stock of all the good things you have in your life that you might overlook on a daily basis. So I've started posting daily messages on my blog. I've done days 1 through 3. Today's day 4. I can't believe today's November 4th already. Oofta doofta, where did the days go? So I did take a little break from vlogging. Oh, better take a sip of coffee before my voice runs out. It was a necessary break, I think. I'm glad that I did Vlogust. I did do Vlogust. I also did Vlogtober. And I may just continue doing vlogs whenever. I've already had several requests to show the Hungarian mushroom soup, which is our Meatless Monday dinner, on video, so I will do that. Whether it'll be in the vlog or a separate video for those who just want to reference the food prep, I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But at minimum, I will do that on video, so it'll be posted somewhere. And if it's not in this vlog, I'll include a link in the description. And you can always pop over to my playlists, which is an easy way to keep things organized. And you can add any video that you watch into a personal playlist. And you don't your only option is not to favorite, which you can, but you can also create a playlist and keep a playlist of videos. For example, if you want to have ideas for recipes and you've seen people do, share recipes and do step-by-step instructional videos on the recipe, and I think the easiest way to keep it is to just create a playlist of my fave recipes or something that will, trigger your memory. And then when you're watching the video, all you have to do is click on the add to, and then you pop it right into your playlist. It's as simple as that. That way, if you're stuck on what to make and you think, I do remember seeing something, the quinoa salad with roasted vegetables sounds good, and you just pop on over to your playlist and it's there. So without having to remember whose channel it was on, I find that helpful. I have quite a few playlists, and not just of videos that I have uploaded to YouTube, but videos from others, so things that I wanted to kind of keep in my repertoire. So there's a quick little suggestion. So I'm gonna get going to my to-do list, which I always post, I try to remember to post on my blog. That way, as I get things accomplished, I cross them off. If you ever see my to-do list, if you see my to-do list on my blog, which is cleversoiree.blogspot.com, I start off in the to-do checklist items in black. As I get them started, I change the text color to green, and as they're completed, I cross them off. So, the strike through font, strike through the letters. So if you see something that's in green, it means it's a work in progress, which I have a couple of larger projects, which I know are not a one-day thing. Or if something spills over but I have already started it, I just keep it in green. Just a quick little thing for me to keep organized. And for those of you who are asking, the green egg is definitely not from Nana Janet. I think our friend Mark played a Halloween prank on us, because there has not been a single egg since then, and it's been 3 days. Today's the 4th day, so if there's no green egg today, that green egg was from one of Mark's chickens, not Nana. So we'll see. But there were 4 eggs yesterday, and this morning there was 1 brown one. So we'll see how they do. I mean, they're still producing. They produced all last winter. Not probably as vigorously, but that's fine, because from everything that I've read, a lot of chickens are not hardy winter producers, but maybe these are, so that's okay. It's not like we're running a factory here. They're really more of pets. So I'll be back with my to-do list, and which I'll also include a link in the description below. Hopefully you could see this. I just saw a post on Facebook from the Ellington Farmers Market. They have moved indoors into the YMCA space on Fridays between 4 and 6, and the Gourmavian, they have turkeys, chickens. They're going to be there, and look, they have chicken livers, so I think I might make appetizers on Friday, and I'll make the old-fashioned chicken liver pate with boiled eggs. I think I might even have some old-fashioned chicken fat to make schmaltz to render off the fat. Look at that. Feet, necks, and gizzards. $3, 2 for $5. Livers and hearts, 1 package for $4. So I have to remember to put that on my to-do list for Friday to stop in over there between 4 and 6. Old world chicken originating in France and Italy. Birds are grown slowly over 9 to 12 weeks. I don't think I'll be getting a chicken, but chicken livers, yeah. Yummy. I have to crave them, and we have them like maybe once or twice a year. And essentially when I make it, I share some with Mom and Dad, and Polly will taste it, but he's not the chicken lover that I am. So there you go. One more thing to add to my to-do list for Friday. Oh my gosh, look what came in the mail today. Stamps of Life, and today's just the 4th. They're so fabulous on their shipping. They ship on the 1st, even when it's on the weekend. So this is the monthly stamp set. It's TVs to Stamp. Has this old-fashioned TV. Oh my god, so funny. Love that. The inside saying your star is separate. It's showtime. What's the news? Stay tuned. Newsflash with a newsflash bubble. Breaking news. Look at you now. If View only knew how much I missed you. That's cute pun. Happy birthday to View. Don't touch that dial. And an itty bitty teeny tiny little TV. And because I'm also a member of the Die Club, I got the die set, which is 4, the larger TV, smaller TV, the interior of the larger TV, which cuts out this frame piece, and the pop bubble. So cool. Can't wait to play with this. Hopefully today after work I'll get a chance. Well, maybe after dinner, after I make the soup. So wanted to share with you guys. Love, love, love that TV. Time for soup. I have my favorite Le Creuset black Dutch oven, which I will saute the onions on the bottom. My cutting board, onions, dill, giant thing of mushrooms. I have to drain that off. I'm going to put probably about 20 ounces or so on a cookie sheet in the oven on 425, just to pull out some of the moisture. And then I'll saute them up in the pan. And let's see what else. I need cream cheese. I don't have any veggie stock, so I'm going to use water, but you could certainly use veggie stock. If you are not doing this for Meatless Monday, you can use chicken stock, consomme, bouillon. I'll be right back to show you the onions and garlic in the pan. Scallions and garlic. I'm adding dill. I have paprika, and I'm going to pull the mushrooms out of the oven and add them to the pan. So I have the mushrooms in the pan. I wanted to make sure I got nice caramelization. And then I have my veggie consomme. I'm going to add and Polly's trying to find the cream cheese. I know we have it. I'll look for it. Alright. I gotta go find the cream cheese because there's a couple of different recipes. Oh, just one, thank you, honey. So I'm gonna put a block of cream cheese instead of butter and flour. Get your hand out of there. And then some fresh lemon. Hey, get your hand out of there. Probably stealing mushrooms from the... Oh, did you ever find my immersion blender head? No. You need to find that when you come back. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute up some of the mushrooms because I want to have them really nice and caramelized in a frying pan. And some of this, once the soup is done, it'll probably simmer for about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to add a little bit more water and probably a half a cup of milk, and then slowly add in the cream cheese, which will thicken everything. Then I'm going to add a tablespoon of paprika, which I'm going to do now, and lemon zest and lemon juice. A little bit more parsley. Dill. I'm not adding any parsley. So just a little bit of olive oil in the beginning for the onions. I'm not going to use any butter. Well, that's what it looks like with the little bit of milk, the consomme, the veggie consomme, and the mushrooms. I put a squeeze of lemon and some lemon zest. And then I have the cream cheese all ready to go, and I did cut it into pieces. So what the cream cheese is going to do, it's going to serve the same function as the flour and butter mixture. It's going to thicken up the soup. I am going to pulse it, and then I will get started on the fried mushrooms, which will be the texture, because I want to be able to chew something. So both Polly and I enjoy texture in our soups. So I'm gonna do that while I move that off to the back burner. So there you go, I have a pan of mushrooms sauteing, and they're getting a nice caramelization on them. I added a little bit of dill, salt and pepper, and I'm gonna pulse the soup with my immersion blender as soon as these are done, and then we're ready to eat, because I'll just scoop a spoonful on top of each of the big mugs of soup, and maybe just toast up some bread, and that's going to be dinner. I'll show you what that looks like once I pulse up the soup. I'm going to leave it a little chunky. I'm not going to blend it entirely. And I did reserve a little lemon and dill for the top. And as always, I'll post pictures. Ooh, do you see the mushrooms are popping like popcorn? Because there's so much moisture in canned mushrooms that you definitely need to dry them out somehow. So the pan in the oven at 425 helped to leach out some of the liquid from the mushrooms that are in the soup already. And these I did kind of on medium-low heat in my non-stick Calphalon ceramic frying pan. I did add half a pat of butter, like literally just a little butter, to get the caramelization going, to develop the flavors. They won't taste exactly like fresh mushrooms, but what I'm trying to do is utilize that giant can that Polly brought home rather than run out and buy fresh mushrooms, which I actually have fresh mushrooms in the refrigerator, but I'm going to try and find ways of using up that 4 pounds of mushrooms. I might have to share with family. There's no way we can consume that much mushrooms or that many mushrooms, so we'll see. You will be sure to see lots of mushroom recipes in the next week or two, definitely. Oh, and I did post the menu for the week. I'll include a link in the description below. The soup has been pulsed, but as you can see, it's nice and thick, and I left it kind of chunky. And then I'm just going to add on each bowl some of the sauteed mushrooms, maybe a tiny little dollop of sour cream, and I'll include the recipe that I bridged, or as far as I'm concerned, when I cook, I make substitutions quite often. I did leave out the turmeric soy because I didn't have any on hand, and lower sodium's better anyway, and the flavors are really spot on. I have been checking all along. See my little tasting spoon? So I did add a dash of hot sauce because it was sweet paprika that I was using, not spicy paprika. It's not spicy, so I added a little hot sauce, probably about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half to taste. Salt, pepper, and spices are definitely to taste. It has a nice flavor of, you could taste a little bit of onion. It has a nice garlic. You could definitely taste the dill. It's very nice. So I'm just gonna plate up, take some pictures, and that's gonna be it for our Hungarian mushroom soup for Meatless Monday. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. And hopefully I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching, everyone.